All right, folks, I'm gonna shoot at this pig, see if we can't hit it, get it killed. Hey, come here, Gus. Come here. Come here. Here. Let's see if the vice president thinks it's a good idea. Do you think it's a good idea? You think I ought to, huh? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try it then. Gus thinks it's a good idea. Let's give it a try. Don't get out of the way now. He says you call me over here and then you chase me off. Folks, that right there is about as good as I can shoot, ever. All right, I'm gonna go down there and pull them arrows and we're gonna call it an evening. All right, folks, I've carried this down here so you can see that all three of those are in the 12 ring. All three of them. I can tell you, they're not always in the 12 ring. But that's what I strive. I strive to, whenever I shoot, put it right where I want it. It just doesn't always work out that way. You and I both know that. In fact, in western Oklahoma, I was turkey hunting and saw this pig out in a field. There was actually two of them, and I went to the nearest house. It happened to be the landowner. He gave me permission to hunt them, so I went and put a stalk on them. It was in the evening, and I was able to stalk within about, I don't know, probably 20 yards, and this sow had laid down, and I was shooting through a dead cedar tree, and I had a hole there. There was no needles left on it. It was just, looked like maybe a fire had been through there in the past. I shot that first shot, and listen, I shoot out here in the backyard, and you know, but it's different when you're out there hunting. It don't always go where you want it to go. And it hit just underneath her. It didn't even touch her, the first one. In fact, she just laid there. I knocked another arrow. The second one grazed her belly, and she jumped up and ran about 5 or 6 yards and spun around. There was a Holstein cow over there that she had been harassing. She had been slinging her head at that cow and just all up over that cow. And this was just a wild feral hog out there, and was really rooting up this rancher's field. So he was happy for me to try to kill any of them. She ran off 5 or 6 yards and stopped, looking back to where that cow was, and I had to pick another hole. You know, now she's at 22, 23 yards, and I mean, that's harder for me than, you know, what she was laying there. But that laying down put her in a different position. I now had her whole body, and I put it right, she was quartering away from me. I put it right where I wanted to. It went in right behind the shoulder and come out actually between the shoulder, the point of the shoulder. I'll add a picture of her. I didn't have any video. I've just started videoing all of my adventures, and so hopefully in the future we'll get everything on video. But I'll go ahead and put a picture in there here at the end of this so you can see that hog that I killed. I killed her not with this bow. I killed her with a Black Widow carbon limbed PA. It's a 40-pound bow, and it did the job perfectly. Anyway, I hope that you always hit your mark when you're aiming.